Hi everyone, so I am in my jammies again, so I can't be bothered coming on camera. It's also still Scorpio moon as I'm recording, and that's when I go into my shy and retreating feminine energy. I would say I don't really like to do too much during Scorpio moon, but I've had a really lovely creative weekend, I would say. I was doing lots of cooking and getting just very into it. You know, like I sound like such a cooking geek or a kitchen witch, but I'm just absolutely loving it. I'm saying creative because when you're cooking, that's really awakening your creative feminine energy. So I've had a lot of fun doing that. And when I've sent oh my God, fruition. This card came out for Aries, by the way. Anyone else that is an Aries like me. But I don't think I'm going to publish the videos because it was all split up into different parts. And the time's kind of passed now. But just know that if you are an Aries, fruition came out for Aries. And it seems to be for all of us. So, you know, we're in the Aries season. So that makes sense that the energy be there for all of us. But there's the card for Monday, Tuesday. So that's Spirit telling me, shut up, Claire, and just get on with it. So anyway, this is the weekly energy reading for the 25th of March through to the 31st of March. So, oh my God, March is nearly over already. And guess what? That'll be annoying. I'm flicking the book like that and it's in the microphone. But yeah, the other thing that's nearly over is Mercury retrograde. Yay! But anyway, I'm not one of these people that likes to say that Mercury retrograde is some big, awful, terrible thing. It's certainly fucking annoying, let's face it. I mean, I've had a very annoying Mercury retrograde day today because I posted this big channeled message for my daily divine guidance that I do every day on Facebook. I post to Instagram, then Facebook, but I kind of neglect my Instagram a bit. I'm gonna sort that soon. But anyway, yeah, you can find me on either of those things, Crystal Clear Visions, the same as the YouTube. But I posted it and it didn't post, right? And you'll know that on my phone anyway, when you post on Instagram, you actually, you can't go back and copy and paste. It's just gone on mine, so it's really annoying. But the way that I see it is I was meant to write an even better message for that. So it was annoying, but I trusted it. And yeah, anyway, so that's one, those are the annoying kind of technology things that can happen during Mercury retrograde, communication difficulties, all that kind of stuff. I haven't had too much of that. I was about to say touch wood. I don't really believe in superstition in that kind of way. I don't think that's going to make a difference. But yeah, please, Spirit, protect me from that shit because I've not had too much bother with any of that. But yeah, basically, don't want to jinx myself there. Again, but that's superstition too, isn't it? I don't believe in that shit. Just think positive. Bring the good things to fruition and all that. But anyway, yeah, I definitely have had a lot of technology and just, electronic stuff and that, and like lights blowing and having to change bulbs and all that kind of shit. Loads of electronic things. That's what it's been with me. So let me know how yours has been below in the comments. So anyway, let's read this 37. So the week starts off in the amazing Sag moon. By the way, I'm Sag moon, but I do love it. I've not made any secret about the fact I crush on my moon sign, okay? I do. It's a very happy, optimistic time. But like I posted in the post that didn't bloody post today, I said I also love the duality of going from Scorpio moon, deep, introspective, facing, your own pain, others' pain, the shadow. I love that too, but the Sag moon is always welcome. And I love both energies because both energies actually lie within me. I'm a Scorpio rising, I'm a Sagittarius moon. So I've very much got both those energies in me, but I really do massively love when it's Sagittarius moon. I just feel a lot happier. I notice other people feel a lot happier. Very much like when it's in a Leo moon as well. I always say I love Leo moon people. But anyway, yeah, it's just the energy picks up. It's fire, it's optimism, it's go, go, go. It's everything's big, expansion, do you know what I mean? I'm always like, it's exaggeration too, and I can own that. It's just like, oh, it's amazing. Do you know what I mean? We're always, Sagittarius moon people are just very excitable. And I'm even more excitable because I've got my Aries sun, and then I've also got my Venus in Aries. I'm just a passionate person. And I won't apologise for it, damn it. See, there's my divine feminine energy coming in. But anyway, yeah, so Monday, Tuesday, Sag moon. Wednesday, it's Sag moon going Capricorn moon. Capricorn moon gets a wee bit more serious. There's actually quite a serious energy around today, I would say, as I'm recording Scorpio moon, because as I was posting the post earlier that didn't post, the degrees of Saturn in Capricorn was the same. It was 19 degrees with the Scorpio moon and Saturn and Capricorn. So there was a very serious, deep energy, I would say, when I woke up this morning. So again, let me know in the comments if you can resonate with that. And then Thursday will be Capricorn moon as well. So it'll be about getting shit done Wednesday, Thursday. But actually, as I just shared on my Facebook there, I've just laughed at the fact that I've just made a contact lens checkup for the day that Mercury retrograde goes direct, and I would always advise people not to do that. So it'll be really interesting to see whether the bus breaks down or there's some kind of problem on my part, or whether there's some kind of mix up on their part. But it was already quite interesting because the girl had said to me that I was overdue an appointment, like a checkup, and I'm like, I'm so sure that I went just before Christmas. So again, we'll maybe find out that actually, we had got that wrong. So I'll update you on that. But I was just laughing at the fact of all the days, I made it on the day it goes direct, which is normally just as crazy as the day that Mercury goes retrograde. So that's why I'm saying that. And then there's also a week or 2 week sort of period, or 10 days shadow period, where Mercury retrograde still feels like it's around. So, just warning you, you might see people going, woohoo, it's out retrograde, but there's still a bit of a lingering energy after it. But again, Mercury retrograde is a good thing too, okay? It gives you the gift of patience. When you can work through these things, like when you can work through communication difficulties, it can often bring you closer together with someone, people in your life. When you can work through the frustration of things going wrong and having to be patient fixing it, like me posting that big profound channeled message and then I lose it. You know what? I'll probably write something even better. It'll come through as a clear channel even better than it did before. And I always trust that. So I hope you can take that wisdom and use it in your life as well. But that's what the gift of Mercury retrograde is for us. And I feel with it being in Pisces, the most spiritual, mystical, intuitive sign, along there with Scorpio, I would say as well, I feel the gift was really, it was about really awaken us more to our soul self and our spiritual side, whatever you want to call it. Anyway, let's get on with this. I'm blathering away. So the card for fruition is Harvest Moon. As the season turns, and it's amazing that it just has, there is always a time when all the potential of spring beginnings is manifest, which is what Aries season is all about, and after the equinox it's in that too. We're all about that too. The crops grow tall and are ready to harvest, and they have done this from a fallow field into which we have planted seeds. The trees have flowered and now there is fruit to pick. It is time for the harvest. And the affirmation is, I welcome the joyous fruition of all of the intentions I set. And then this is at times of high energy. These times of high energy, are also times to really focus on your body, as they can be quite taxing on our systems. And so the change of the equinox and Mercury retrograde, the change of it going direct, can be tied in too. So really make sure you are drinking enough water, eating enough fruit, like the fruit on our head, going to the gym. That's my one. Honestly, I swear, I really am getting back. I'm starting on the Aries moon as my plan, so please ask me if I did that, because then it will remind me to do it if I've not done it. I'll just feel the guilt of it and I'll do it. But no, I'm joking, like I really am determined. I feel I really move with the astrological year, and I think that's why it's taken me a long time to get back into things. And I also moved house too, so that's really taxing. I never really went on about it as well, but I mean, that took a lot out of me. That was just before Christmas there. If we don't take care, it is often the time we can get ill. The moon normally falls on the moon closest to autumn equinox in the northern hemisphere. So obviously at my end of the world it was actually going from winter to spring, but it might be different where you are. Right, now we're going to shift to the Angels and Ancestors deck. I've been really loving this one. I hadn't used it since before Christmas Day, I don't think. I think it got a bit lost somewhere in the move, but it's back. So what do you want to tell us for Wednesday and Thursday when Mercury goes direct? What do you want to tell us? Spirit. Ooh, Protection Guardian, drop your shields. I love it because it reminds me of the Aries authenticity, raw and real energy coming in. And I'm reading from the wrong book. Let me see. Protection Guardian. This is another one that, there we are. I won't moan about it. I was going to say it's not in alphabetical order, but it's fine. I found it. All good. So drop your shields. Drop any shields of shame, resistance. Isn't that funny? That's really weird. I did think that was funny when I said I'll feel guilt, because it's not really something that I would usually say, but this is talking about shame, and shame's like guilt. So anyway, read The Power of Vulnerability. That's all about shame and guilt and everything. I found it very helpful during my awakening. Brene Brown, one of my favourite spiritual teachers. I don't think she considers herself that, but I consider her that. Drop any shields of shame, resistance and fear that are standing between you and your chances of enjoyment and fun. Know that you don't need to hide who you are or the gifts that you have. You were born to shine. That message and those sentences, and it wasn't even from this deck, have been coming through loud and clear. It really is time to be yourself. That's what Aries season says, and it's time to shine your unique light. And it says the protection guardian is a feminine version of Archangel Michael. Love it. Love Archangel Michael. I love blue, so I love my... And that's not the only reason, but I do just love the Archangel Michael energy. She's a fierce, protective, yet loving warrior angel. And that's probably why, because I resonate with being all of those things too. Who carries an indestructible shield of power and protection and will come to all who call on her. She will help you drop your fear-based shields and move into a loving, protective force field that will keep you safe but allow your gifts to shine out. Although she is here to guard you from lower energies, she's completely relaxed, serene and confident because she trusts that love will always prevail. And you know, that really does resonate with what I try to help people with in the work that I do. A woman had said to me recently on one of the training things that I've been on, she said, you know, I really respect the fact that you're able to be so soft and loving, but also very assertive. Like, you know, that soft and strong feeling. And, you know, I thought, I really loved that she'd shared that with me, because some people might be like, I hope she doesn't take me the wrong way. But that is me. Like, I'm all about being compassionate, but I'm all about having those loving boundaries as well. Because being so loving and compassionate, I have done and still can get a lot of people trying to take advantage of my nice nature. So you have to be fiery with that, and you do have to have loving boundaries, you know, and be protective of yourself, but not be too protective, you know, drop those shields. So it's a bit of a kind of, well, which one is it? Like a contradiction, but it is possible to be soft and strong. You can do a lot for people, but still make sure you're maintaining that love for yourself. And that's what true compassion for yourself and for others is all about, I believe. You know, if you're too compassionate, you're doing everything for everyone else, then that means you're neglecting your own passion and you're out of balance. So that's what Aries teaches us, because Aries is about I am and looking after you, which you need to do, and Libra is about we. So that full moon that we're just in, and the next full moon in a month that we're going to be in again is in Libra again, just really re-emphasising the need to bring about balance in your relationships, particularly your romantic relationships, but all relationships, and especially, particularly the relationship to yourself, balancing the masculine and feminine energy within yourself. It's that's what the themes are going to be for the next month. I lost my bit in the... oh, there we go. You may have encountered shame or embarrassment in your past, but that is not your present. Angels are drawing close at this time to help you move beyond any limiting thoughts, emotions and patterns that may be making you feel unsafe. Know that angelic protection is swirling around you at this moment and will help you move forward in a more fearless way. And again, Aries is about being fearless. This next new moon in about 2 weeks is absolutely about being fearless. And if you need more accountability and support with that, that is my job. So come and inquire about getting one of my 4-week packages or my 3-month packages, or longer if you feel you need it. Or of course you can just book a 90-minute session if you feel that'll do it as well. You'll know better than me. Call on your guides for help in changing your frequency so you can feel safe and protected at this time. You're stronger than you think, and your angels and ancestor guides are here to help you realise this now. Do you know, I actually feel that's because of the shift of Mercury retrograde and what it's taught you as well. You've done all the reflecting on it. I got drawn to 13 and freeze there, so I feel that's to do with the goddess energy. Like, it's like your goddess energy has risen within you. That's Mercury retrograde effect on my speech. Whether you believe it or not, whether you're male or female rather, that loving energy has risen in you, you've stepped into your power, and now you know what you need to do. That felt quite powerful. Right, let's go back to this this card again. I should have picked ones that didn't have a book, because I'm in a bit of a hurry. Can you tell? I know I speak fast when I'm channeling, and I speak fast anyway, but I'm trying to hurry before my flatmate comes back. Please protect its spirit, the little space that we're recording this in. Right, so give us a card for Friday, Saturday, Sunday, please, Spirit, and then I might pull some from the Angel Answers deck as well. This one. Action. Oh my God, that is what this time's all about as well, coming out of Mercury retrograde and Aries season. Whoops, I just bent the card. Look, she's dancing, she's free, and it's a full moon again in it. So that's the energy of the full moon has allowed us to take action and feel free. And then also the Aries new moon will be about this. Right, yeah. Wow, love it. Action. That's quite crazy. 15. 1 is about manifestation and new beginnings, which is what Aries season is about, which is what spring is about, which is what blah, 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 blah. The equinox is all about endings and beginnings. 5 is about big change. Aries is also about change. So much synchronicity. The synchronicity, honestly, today I've had such a psychic day, it has really freaked me out. I just think I'm always freaked out, but I'm really even more freaked out than usual. I nearly went on the camera there. I was meditating and sending love to a friend, and then literally got out of the meditation, and she had messaged me while I was sending her love, so she obviously felt it. And then I was thinking something about a friend, and I was just sort of thinking in my head, and then she messaged me, and I was like, oh my God, you can't have any secrets, so watch your thoughts, guys. People are literally hearing you. So it's like, I hope you're thinking nice thoughts about them. Right. The time has come to take action. Let go of your paralysis. Let go of your burdens step by step. Wow, I absolutely love that, especially because it's in the Capricorn energy, and it is about take it step by step, but get it done. If you take it bit by bit and you're patient, it will get done. And Aries is about action. And it says, I'm responsive and ready to take action. Sometimes we're afraid to move forward. This is natural. Change can be difficult, and if we have been hurt or have failed before, we are anxious about what may happen if we instigate change. Maybe we think it's easier and safer to just tread some water for a while, instead of taking joyful action towards the things we truly desire, such as writing a book, undertaking study, accepting a new job, or seeking a better relationship. And also relationship stuff will have come up during the Libra full moon, so absolutely that one. We back, we walk, we freeze, we do not take the steps we could, and so we remain stagnant, we don't grow. Hey, I'm totally owning the fact that I was like that for a while as well, and now I'm having to push myself out of my comfort zones too. I'm really great doing that for other people, and sometimes, I'm mostly good at doing it for myself, but there's areas where I've stayed stuck, but that ain't happening anymore. That's why I was letting go of procrastination. The moon phase encourages us to embrace action. Action is part of our humanity. We're not made to hide and refuse to bloom. Amen. And rhodonite is a crystal for that, healing the heart. And then let's end it. Oh, I love it. 16 minutes. And I wanted to make it about 15 minutes. Right. Give us 2 cards. What do we need to know for this week overall? And bear in mind, all of those free cards, I think I only pulled 3, can relate to any point of the week, and actually any point in time at all, because time is totally fluid, and you could watch this like a year from now and it'll make sense. So take the messages as they resonate. If they don't resonate, just leave it. And please do let me know. Like, comment, share and all that. Appreciated. Oh, this one. There's something better. Oh, right. So, interesting. But I do feel this is about take the time to really tune in and meditate a little bit. So hopefully I get this posted up today while we're still in Scorpio moon, because that's about being a bit more still. But take the time to tune in and make sure that you're actually going for what you want, because this is the kind of time when you want to, you still want to be working with that releasing energy of the full moon, and just kind of commit to what really matters to you. So yeah, just make sure that you're focused on what it is you truly desire. Basically, that's what I'm feeling coming out, because Aries wants you to be passionate, not lukewarm. You know what I mean? It's like I'm all or nothing as well. I'm not. There's no in between with me. What else do we need to know for this week, please, Spirit, on the week that Mercury goes direct? That one. Clear. It's funny that I mentioned that was the highlight of the week, that Mercury goes direct. Yes, communicate clearly. I think that's specifically for Thursday, but really the whole week, because, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, definitely it's the day before, we're building up to the day it goes direct, and then, the weekend it'll have just happened. So make sure you're communicating clearly, because if ever there was going to be a mix-up, it probably will be now. I'm being drawn to the fact of the 2 dolphins, so that's about, a relationship. Again, it can be romantic, but it can be a relationship to anyone, and it's about just making sure that when you're talking, the other person's hearing you, and when you're listening, that you're taking the time to understand what they said and just checking out what each other said before any mix-up or misunderstandings or arguments can happen. So anyway, on that note, that's brilliant. What's underneath it? In the near future. So there's another message for somebody. What you want will come to fruition in the near future when you take action and you drop your shields. That very much feels like it's a time of being vulnerable, because that's what myself as an Aries is here to teach you about, vulnerability and keeping it real. And that's what Aries season is here to teach you about. Actually, I'm here to teach you that in a very big way with my passion sign, my Venus, being in Aries as well. But anyway, on that note, I'm totally being an Aries by talking about myself, but hey, it's going to happen a lot because it is Aries season, right? It's literally, I can't help it. But it's a lot of how I teach people, in fact, all of how I teach people mostly, is through my own experiences. So when I use myself, I'm using myself as an example, because who else am I going to use as an example? It's like, you know, I can talk about my own stuff, but I don't think my clients would like it if I was bearing all their shit when I've not asked them. Whenever I share something about a client, I'll either keep them anonymous so you don't know who it is, or I will have had their permission, which I would always recommend everyone else to do. I'm actually shuffling these cards again, so there's one more message and then I'm going to stop the video. And Spirit tell me this is for someone in particular. So someone's asking, so ask a question, right, and let's see what it is. And this will answer. Be assertive, right? So I don't know what you're asking there, but you need to be assertive in this situation and stand your ground is what I'm hearing. And you can do that in a loving way. Okay, right, see you later. Bye, enjoy your week. And if you want to book anything, all the links are below. This is going to be a bit of a quieter week for me because it's not a new moon or a full moon. But just to let you know, I am actually pretty much fully booked the week leading up to the new moon, which I'm just trying to think. Yeah, so like the beginning of April, that week, I'm quite fully booked. I have got several spaces this week if you want to sneak in there, or I could probably fit in a 15-minute free call if you've never had one of them before, if you want to inquire about any of my services. But I would recommend that you do look at my services to have an idea of what you're interested in before talking with me, excuse me. Or I was like, I'm burping up somebody's energy already. Or go and check out my Facebook page, watch my videos and stuff, get a feel for me, because that wastes less of my time and it wastes less of your time if you kind of have an idea what I'm all about before you're asking about what to book, because, you know, it just makes sense. Get to know me, see if I'm your cup of tea. If I'm not, somebody else will be. Great. If I am, even better. See you later. I always like to say, I might not be I'd rather be somebody's shot of whiskey than everyone's cup of tea. That saying just came to mind. I always say that. See you later. Bye.